sports investors, how are you doing today? Pardon me. Welcome back, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay O Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin. And today is Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Okay. We got NFL, we got 3 NFL picks today, all right, on the show. All right. But in the meantime, before I get to that, don't forget, let's hook up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave comments on the video. Okay. And don't forget to find me on X, formerly Twitter. My handle is at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIEROTHSTEIN. There it is, right there on the screen. All right. And let's tap in and get to this bag for the playoffs for the NFL and wrap up the season, regular season properly. Okay. I've got 3 for you today. 2 divisional games. All right. Let's get right into it. The first one is in the Motor City, Detroit. Pardon me. We got the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay. That's what I thought that was. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Detroit to take on the Lions, all right? Game kicks off 3 p.m. Eastern, all times Eastern on the famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show, right? Okay? And we got the Detroit Lions hosting them. All right, now Tampa Bay doesn't call it a bad Philly team, okay, who's kind of going through some personal stuff. From what I understand, they don't like the quarterback, all that type of shit and all that. And so Tampa Bay called them and kind of beat the brakes off of them last week. Okay, and they're going against Detroit. Remember, we took Detroit to make the playoffs this year. No, we took them to get 10 wins, this year. We was, that would have made them the playoffs. They're the division winner. I remember we also took to Detroit a couple weeks ago. We took Detroit to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to win the NFC. They win this game, they're going to beat San Fran or whoever wins that game. They're going to beat the winner of the other game. Okay? They're going to win the NFC. They win this game, they'll win the NFC, Detroit, okay? So I got 2 picks from that game, okay? We know Dan Campbell, the Detroit coach, is a little goofy. The Tampa Bay quarterback, he's Baker Mayfield. He's streaky. He could be on one of those hot streaks. Okay, when he's hot, he's hot. When he's not, he's not. Okay, so we don't know what's going to happen in this game, but we do know Detroit's going to win. So we're going to take them on the money line. Now that's minus 286. We got to add some to that. Okay, got to add at least a unit to that. Okay, not a unit and a half. Well, yeah, we're going to add a unit and a half to that. So we're going to take Detroit on the money line. Since that's minus 286 odds, we're going to add a unit and a half to that. Okay, so that's going to be for 2.5 units. Detroit on the money line. How do you do units? Whatever you usually wager on the game, you're going to add 1.5 times. You're going to add 1.5 to that. Okay, so if you usually bet $100, you're going to bet $250 on this game. Okay. Because the odds are so high. We don't kind of know what Detroit coach. He likes to do goofy stuff and might knock our spread off because the spread is Detroit minus 3.5. No, 6.5. He might throw that off about a touchdown on us or not. They have to win on about a last second field goal. So we're going to add a unit and a half to that, okay? And also from that game, we're going to take our favorite. This player has come through for us all year. Okay, first game of the year, every time we took him this year, except for last week. He'll avenge that this week. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Detroit wide receiver. He'll score an anytime touchdown. That's minus 130 odds. Use your normal wagering, okay? Amon-Ra St. Brown to get an anytime touchdown, okay, for the Detroit Lions. Then the last game, got the Chiefs at the Bills, okay? Got the Chiefs at the Bills. 6:30, okay? Kansas City, defending champions. This is Patrick Mahomes' first playoff game on the road. This is his first playoff game on the road. Patrick Mahomes. Okay. And I saw where his dad said he likes Taylor Swift. You know, the tight end, of the Chiefs' girlfriend. You know, the pop superstar. I don't give a shit. I still say Patrick doesn't like her. You know what I'm saying? I still say Patrick doesn't like him, his dad. You know, maybe their relationship is kind of building up. Man, those types of things take time, and healing. But Patrick don't fuck with dude. Okay. And you got the Bills. Now the Bills are kind of funny to me because somehow, Diggs is always fussing it in the quarterback's face, Josh Allen's face and shit, not getting the ball. And, that always happens mid through the year. And truth be told, I'm going to tell you something. Believe it or not, as soft as the Chiefs are supposed to be, they've got more heart than the Bills. The Bills don't have heart. And I'm dead ass serious. Miss me with the I know some immature fuck boy is gonna say something about DeMar Hamlin. That's not what I'm talking about. I've seen them over the years. Okay? When they start getting punched, they don't like to punch back. They don't have heart. I've seen the Bengals go up in the worst weather up there and just punish them. And that was after the Bengals was about to punish them in Cincinnati last year. They come here this year. Bengals, they were only 9-8. They kind of had an off year. That was like one of the last games Joe Burrow played before he got injured. Whooped on them. Okay? I don't care what the final score was. It was never really in doubt. The Bengals were never in doubt of losing that game because Buffalo and the Chiefs, Bengals seem to have their numbers. I know these two. Those are three teams from the AFC that I know really well. Obviously, my hometown, Republic of Cincinnati Bengals, but the Chiefs and Buffalo. And the Bengals handle them pretty well. We know that Buffalo just don't have heart like that. They don't punch back. So if the Chiefs gets on them, the Chiefs might crack them. Okay? But the spread is 3 points. They'll take the Chiefs +3. Okay? Buffalo ain't going to blow them out. Weather's not going to be an issue. And even if it is, the Chiefs are used to nasty, cold-ass weather. That's where they from. Okay? So we're going to take the Chiefs +3 in that game, all right? So let's recap. I know I only got 2 games. Okay? 3 p.m., Tampa Bay at Detroit. We got 2 from that game. We're taking Detroit on the money line, -286 odds. Remember, add a unit and a half to that, okay? So for 2.5 units. And also from that game, we're taking Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Detroit wide receiver, to get an anytime touchdown, -130 odds, okay? And then the Chiefs at Buffalo at 6 p.m., okay? We're going to take the Chiefs +3, okay? For normal odds, -110, all right? So there you have it. Got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. You know the show's motto: if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. Of course, we'll be back next weekend for the conference championships, and then we'll get into the other sports more heavily. More hockey, more college and NBA hoops and shit like that. All right, but in the meantime, my ex Twitter name. I gave it to you earlier. Find me on there, tap in, because I release picks on there as well, all right? But yeah, let's go get to this bag and wrap up the football season. We got a couple more weeks left. Then we'll get heavier into other sports. But until then, everybody, be well. Peace.